Officiating any event is about expertly telling a story. I'm Russ Camarda, and before I started officiating, I had already had over 2 decades working in the wedding industry as a cinematographer and photographer, working in most every wedding venue and house of worship in the New York, Long Island, and tri-state area. But in addition to that, and this is where the storytelling expertise comes in, I have 30 years as a trained actor and director in independent theater and film. So the importance of story and communicating it to an audience has been the main goal of my entire working life. Now, what does that mean for officiating your ceremony? Well, the goal is to communicate the emotion, the intention, and the feeling of your story to an audience. To communicate it so that they feel it as personally and as intimately as you do. Story is a circle from artist to audience. Your wedding ceremony is a unique story, and your most loved, invited guests are that audience. Now, why a ceremony at all for a wedding? Particularly if it's a civil service and you're not having it celebrated as any part of religious ritual or tradition. Declaration. A ceremony is the public declaration of your vow of love in front of other people. That's what truly sanctifies your partnership. Sharing with those witnesses the most important intentions and promises in your life. So it's essential that you can relay that story of love, the vows you make to each other clearly, articulately, and with a sense of sanctity and importance to those people so that they can feel what you feel. Closing that circle of love. Your story truly shared. Now, together, we'll personalize and create the ceremony you want. I'll get to know you as a couple before the big day, and we'll structure your wedding to your desires. Now, unlike some other officiants, I've personally participated in weddings of every possible faith and denomination and setting and house of worship for over 25 years in the wedding industry. So as a result, I'm deeply familiar with most all traditions. So even though your ceremony may not be religious per se, I can help to integrate any cultural traditions that you or your family may want to include in a respectful and faithful way. Readings, prayers, blessings, and the like can all be part of what we will create together to give you the best possible wedding ceremony. Your wedding is your story as a couple, and your wedding ceremony is the declaration of that story, the performance of that story for everyone that you love and care for. I will help you tell that story the best way it can be told.